Rita Clifton.
Quite a slipstream of achievement for your next speaker, ladies and gentlemen, Rita Clifton.
Now, sometimes working in branding, I can say, is a little bit frustrating. You wonder what it is sometimes about the branding that people don't get. And this is, I think, a clue, which is people get too obsessed with the top bit, the logo and the name and the advertising and everything else. But of course, the thing that makes strong brands work is the substance that lies beneath.
Doesn't that mean that branding is going to be less important? Let me think about that. No, it doesn't. And the reason being that we're all bombarded by messages, both from companies and from people and from organisations all day long. And human beings are not going to be able to stay awake for long enough, reading all the rubbish that people put on their blogs and their emails and everything else. You need to be a trusted brand, either a personal brand or an organisational brand that people want to hear from.
Well, what's really interesting now is that, again, you could hide a lot of nasty stuff amongst profile and a really good PR department. Whereas now, as you know, it's a mess. It's an absolute mess. At any stage of your relationship with people or companies or anything else, you can be hijacked. So that actually you can build your personal brand and you can generate, for as long as you like, sustainable influence, sustainable value, if that's what turns you on, and also ideally sustainable influence on the world at large. So if you just build your personal brand and save the world, that would be really great too.
The brand of business has never been more disdained, disliked, unpopular, and that's why I come back to purpose, which is, I think, all of us at the top of organisation, on boards, representing enterprises of all kinds, we need to be ambassadors for brand business, because otherwise, if we are not doing business in a way that is human, that takes into account the broader societal impact of business and everything else, we are asking to be controlled. We are asking to lose our broad licenses to operate.
Well, returning to the programme is my second guest, Rita Clifton. We always like having you on.
Returning to the programme is our third guest, Rita Clifton. Britain's business superstars explain how to survive a corporate calamity and bounce back stronger than ever.
Rita Clifton is a world-renowned brand guru and founder of BrandCap.
If you think clearly and properly from outset, the chances are you might have a short-term success, but you're not going to have a long-term successful brand. Be very, very careful. I mean, there's a clue in the word social. This is for sharing, it's for engaging and everything else, but of course it does also suffer from the downsides of the social situations, which is that you can lose friends and not influence people pretty quickly too.
Take a look through the business pages of today's papers. You saw my panellists here. They are Digby Jones and Rita Clifton.
If we don't have successful businesses, we don't have the money to pay for civil society, schools, hospitals and everything else. Of course you need to encourage business. It's really, really critical. Then, of course, it's just about how you go about it.